Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches. It is Monday, April 15th, and the start of a new vlog. Currently, I have a special video uploading for you. I had to record that first, which is why it's already so dark. And then I put together the vlog from last week, which I'll probably upload tomorrow. So, a lot going on there. Then I had to sit down and figure out what I was working on tonight and how it was going to fit into all the different stuff that I've got going on right now. So let's go over a little bit of that. So with Stitch and Binge, we got our crazy daily, which was stitch on something with water, set your own goal. As I go through my whips, I'll tell you what they are. I'm also doing Whim of the Admin, and one of the admin asked us to stitch upside down for 20 stitches. So instead of, I've got house dark here still. So normally, this is upside down. You're stitching like this. You push the needle from the back up to the front, and you make the cross here, and then now you're gonna have to do it like this without looking at it, and stitch from the bottom and hope you're making X's on the other side, and you're not allowed to look until you're done with 20 stitches. So I may be frogging a little bit. And there was another one. She wanted to know your favorite flavor or scent and stitch on something that coordinates. So for her, she likes vanilla cupcakes, so she would stitch on something that was cream colored like. So those are the daily things I have to get done. There's still a couple admins that could still check in. One of them was type in the admins are going to, and then use the predictive middle text. And mine said the admins are going on a date to the next event. So I thought that was funny. I won't deal with that right now. Okay, so those are the things I need to try and fit into what I'm doing today. Maybe a little harder than it's been the last few days. Plus I'm still working on homework for Magical Stitches, so I need to visit each of the 10 shops and do 100 stitches for each shop. Now, I told you this morning, Minnie Alice in a Dolly Dream was me going to a pub and having too many to drink and seeing everything melting. Then on Clover of Clovers, I went to the clothing shop and got green robes that matched his. So I need to try and get a couple of those done today. Also, I'm still working on the other 2 for Stitch and Binge, which is something with water and something you have to find. So a lot. Look, I've got notes like everywhere. Just crazy. Okay. I'm going to try and quit saying today. First, we are going to work on Minnie Alice in a Dolly Dream, because that is what we work on every night, so that we see progress. And I'm still in with Full Coverage Fanatics. I've been doing my updates. I actually set an alarm on my phone for like 10 p.m. on Monday evenings, so it'll go off tonight to let me know to upload to check in on the post. So we're going to be working on that tonight. Come on, focus. So for this one, and so I'm going to show you, this is her cover page. Since this is a new vlog, we will see a new cover page. It'll focus in a minute. There we go. So for this one, there is a second pub in this different, I can't talk, in the different shops we need to go to. So I'll be using basically the same thing for this one. So that's 100 stitches there. It looks like we have some water, sort of. It looks like the swans are on water, but then like when they're reflected, they're elephants. Whew, this picture really messes with you. What else? Well, I'm only going to do 100 stitches on it. So for tonight, we could get the pub knocked off. And I guess something with water I'm going to use that looks like water. Sort of. Swans swim on water, right? I don't know. I'll make it fit somehow. I'm not doing my 20 upside down stitches on this, however. That's not going to happen. I might be able to get the flavor or scents in there. I'm not sure what colors I'm working with today. Looks like some cream and some blue, maybe. I don't know. So, after I've completed that, I'm going to work on, and this is something that on my calendar wasn't until Saturday, so I'm swapping it with today's just because I can get it to fit several things. This is World Postage Stamp. I printed it out in black and white by Soda Stitch. So I'm up here right now, I believe. Yeah. So here's where I'm at. I know this works for the Shrieking Shack, which is an abandoned building because it has buildings on it. And that one's even pretty falling apart, so that works nicely. Let's see, I'm going to attempt my 20 stitches upside down on this one because with the big blocks of color, if I have to rip it out, it's not going to be a big deal. I also can use this for water, I believe, if I wanted to. Because there's water in the Bali one. You can't see, but it's a river. Also, there was one more. The train station. Because it is a way of traveling to these different places is by train. Rail station. So I can get several things knocked out on this one. So I will be working on it next. Then of course I will check in with y'all. And then we'll work on Legendary Creatures in the morning. It's still part of Whip Go until Saturday. That is it. Didn't get anything in the mail today, which is a big bummer. I'm looking for my license to become a level. They've approved my license to be a level 3 security officer, but I'm not allowed to work until I get that card in the mail. So I'm waiting for that. So nothing in the mail, no haul. I went through all this with y'all. I think that's it. I'm going to get to stitching and I will check back in with y'all here in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 16th. It's 4:40. I'm actually a little late doing this. But it's because I didn't want to stop working. Alright, so first we have Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. Here's where we got to today. I added 106 stitches. And I use that to go to the pub, as I explained before. I had to redo the ones I did yesterday because I think I did them too early. So went to the pub, saw stuff melting, blah blah blah. Got the 100 stitches done on this. Plus used it for something with water because there's a lake-ish thing over here. And that's it. Okay, so then we put that one up. My focus piece tonight was World Postage Stamp. I got really good progress, so I finished like this whole side over here wasn't done, and then a lot of this too. So I use this for several things. Let me flip to that page. First, I did 100 and something stitches on it for an abandoned building. Let me see. Let me tell you what I said, just in case you're not in School of Magical Stitches and can't see it. Okay. Abandoned building. Made a quick stop at the Shrieking Shack. That abandoned building reminds me of the buildings I've seen while traveling the world. Please see my passport. So you could see like this building's tumbling apart. These are old buildings. So then next I worked on Hogsmeade Station, rail station. As the school year comes to an end, I need to be prepared for summer break. I stop by Hogsmeade Station to purchase tickets for travel around the world. First stop, Rome. Get it? Okay. Next, I stop by Shivenshaft's quill shop to get some more ink and parchment. I plan on writing a letter home. I will be using these stamps as my family are muggles and don't understand owl delivery. So that's how I was able to get all 3 of those on that. So now I'm going to pack up and work on legendary creatures, and I'll check back in with y'all tonight. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's the evening of April 16th. I'm checking all the boxes. I have a full battery because that's why I was kind of quick to cut off this morning. My battery was dying. Check. Empty card. Check. Microphone is on. I really need to learn to do this checklist each time. Okay, so this morning worked on some legendary creature. He's done. I just have to finish the flower next to him, and then we'll be moving on to the elemental that's here. So I thought that was, I really need. There we go. So, he looks pretty awesome. He will come back out in the morning because it's only Tuesday. Oh, wow. Only Tuesday. Okay. My boss has already tried to call me in for tomorrow. And I have an appointment tomorrow, so I can't. But I seriously contemplated. I was like, I'll just be really tired. But you know, I haven't had a day off since last Sunday. Not the one that just passed. The one before that. When I was in class the entire weekend. So I might need to give myself a small break and recharge. So then tonight we're going to work on Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. Darn that sun. That's where we're at. They haven't published the assignment yet for Supernatural, but I'm sure I will make it fit somehow, some way. So my new thing I'm having a lot of fun with is I've been using the end of the video. Like I'll watch it all the way to the credits, and then I'll like rewind it 10 seconds to where they're giving their last smirk before the end of the episode or whatever. Sometimes it's not a smirk, but and making it look like they're smirking at my cross stitching. So I'm making it a goal to try and do that each episode. We'll see how long I can stick with it. Okay, so I'm sure I'll make whatever fit, get a couple blocks done. One moment. So, yeah, get a couple blocks done there. Then the next thing I pulled out, because I felt like this could probably finish off my, at least all but maybe 1 or 2 of the homeworks for School Magical Stitches, is Mini Treasure Hunt bookshelf. It hadn't been pulled out yet this month. Yeah, so gonna work on that tonight and see how much I can get done. It's been a little while since I focused on a HAID for more than just, you know, an hour or 2, so that'll be fun to see. And then of course we'll be back to legendary creatures. I still didn't update my ultimate cross stitch, so I'm literally 3 stitches away from completing that badge, and I haven't done an update because I'm silly like that. Told you about School Magical Stitches, Supernatural. I went ahead and finished. I have one more for the weekly. That I need to get one that's finding something, but I think that's gonna wait till Thursday because Thursday's the 19th. No, Friday's the 19th, and that's the day I usually start something new, so the finding may be a lot easier there. I don't have the daily, nothing in the mail. I was really bummed when I woke up and my husband was like, there's no mail today. So that's really it. I almost grabbed all my stuff for Mania to do a Stitch Mania video tonight, but there's a couple things I think I want to finish kitting up before I do that, just so I have more to show you. So I think I may do that tomorrow. So that's it. I'm gonna get to stitching and I'll talk to y'all soon. Good morning, everybody. It is that time in the morning to get packed up and ready to go. I'm tired. I got stuff to do today, which means I can't sleep all day. And I think knowing that means I'm more tired now than I normally would be. Okay, so earlier tonight, worked on Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. I actually ended up completing 2 squares and doing the part threads in the third one because I needed at least 100 stitches for School of Magical Stitches, and therefore I just needed, I had so many stitches already in there that I needed 3 blocks in order to get 100. I used it for the joke shop tonight because this one's fun. Hold on, let me look it up because that makes it more fun. Wrong. Bear with me for 1 second. Okay. I said that butterbeer induced melting vision I experienced earlier gave me an idea. Time to head to the joke shop and pick up a few things to mess with my non-housemate friends. I'm coming for y'all, and I tagged Jessie and Vicky. Jessie Marie, because she's in Gryffindor, and Vicky Hartwell, she is in Ravenclaw. And Vicky said, "We are ready." Jessie said, "I'm not saying I spiked your butterbeer. I'm not saying it either. Bring it." So that was a lot of fun, and did my 100 stitches for that. Then I pulled out Mini Treasure Hunt bookshelf. So this is my first Heaven and Earth design. It's also the one furthest along. I'm actually well into page 3 now. So that's pretty cool. I use this for a couple things tonight. First is, okay, so in the cover photo, I'm gonna pull that up for y'all because you need to see this. Okay, so here's the cover picture for the entire project. Give it a second to focus. There we go. Right in here, do you see that book right there? It says The Traveling Teacup. You can see the word tea right there. So I said, after reading this book, The Traveling Teacup, I had a craving for a nice Earl Grey. I stopped by Madame Puttyfoot's and enjoyed a cup and continued to read. So, oh, wrong project. So that was where 100 of those stitches came from. And then I also said, I stopped by Dervish and Bangs for a few supplies, one of which is included in this project, a crystal ball. I need to divine when will be the best time to prank my friends. So that's where another 100 came from. I only think I have like 3 left that I couldn't, one of them I know, or 2 of them I know I'm gonna finish on Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream, 100 over the next 2 days. The other one I think I'm gonna have to pull something else off for. So those are what I worked on this morning. Overall I got 430 stitches on Mini Treasure Hunt bookshelf. I was in some confetti heavy areas, plus I had plenty of other distractions. So good progress. It always makes me want more and more and more, and you know, eventually I gotta stop. So I'm going to get packed up and ready for my relief to show up, and then I'll be stitching on Legendary Creatures. Remember, we're gonna finish that flower this morning. I can feel it. We're gonna do it. So That is it for me this morning. I will check back in with y'all this evening. I hope y'all have a great day. Good evening, everybody. It is, well, it's actually like morning, Thursday, April 18th. I forgot to record last night. When I started stitching, all I did was put in like 5 or 6 stitches on my mini Alice in a Dolly Dream for the daily. I haven't worked on any of the dailies for anything else, and honestly, I don't know that I will. I know Whim of the Admin, I know Stitch and Binge. I will either catch up tonight when I get to work, or I will just say, eh. So I did work a little bit on it, but mostly I got prepped for Mania. I've spent hours tonight organizing what was already kitted up so that I know, you know, he ignores me all night until I turn this camera on. Organizing all the ones I had already kitted so that I could show it more easily in my video. I kitted a few more things. I made the Mania video, which is probably, I haven't even put it together yet, it's probably like 2 hours long. Now I'm trying to get cleaned up from that. So I just wanted to pop on here and kind of tell you how my night went, what I did. So I got home from work this morning, got the kids off to school, slept for 2.5 to 3 hours, got up and went to do my fingerprints for my license to carry, and then grocery shopping, you know, mom stuff, got ready for Easter, all that. I'm working all weekend, but family is helping to make sure the kids have fun on Easter Day, and we're gonna have ham and crawfish. So that's new this year. What do you see up there? Big baby. So I'm trying to get all this stuff cleaned up. I need to, plus laundry and dishes and all the stuff that I haven't done in the last 9 days that I worked. So, and getting prepared to possibly do another 9-day run. I don't know what my schedule's like next week, but yeah, this may be my only day off this week. I'm not sure yet. So with the holiday, that kind of stuff tends to happen. Plus we're opening more sites, and I'm about to get back to my busy old self, and it's the worst possible time too, because, well, not right now, but very soon. I have so much coming up in June. I'm having to request off almost every weekend all summer. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, oh, I got something in the mail today. I got my Victorian Motto threads. What is up there, Rogue? So one of the roof tiles have fallen, and so he really wants to climb up in the attic. There's no way for him to get that far up, which is really good. So I'm going to pause for just a second. I'll come back with my Victorian Motto threads. Okay, and here they are. Hi everybody, welcome back. It is the evening of Thursday, April 18th. I started to look for these this morning, and I could not for the life of me figure out where they were at, and I got sidetracked with more cleaning and making breakfast and then sleeping, and here I am. So anyway, let's get this out of the way real quick. We've got, and I meant to look and see if any of these are repeats for me, because a couple of them look familiar. Okay, maybe just one. Just this summer carnation, but that could just be me. Nice. It's not that dark. There we go. That's a little better. Focus. Summer carnation. DMC 603. It's nice soft pink. There's not a lot of variegation in that one. Maybe a little. Prim Early Greens 3364. There's that. I'm gonna keep my hand here. Oh, I said that, okay. Soft Petunia. This is a pink, kind of close to a mauve. Come on. See if I click on it. Lighten up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Like the pinkish version of a mauve. We got Firehouse Red. This is close to DMC 8/17? Really? I don't know about all that. Anyway, it's a red. And then sunlit wheat field. Oh, y'all know how I feel about my yellows. Tonight or tomorrow I'll be uploading my Mania video. It'll be in the past. Y'all have already seen it if you watched it. Because this, yeah, anyway. So I talked about growth rings. I was doing the yellow on Hecate. This might be a good substitution for one of those yellows. It's really pretty. And Green Cavern DMC 905. It's a real rich Christmassy green. So those are those. I need to split them up, send them to EJ. There's a whole bunch of people on Virtual Stitchers right now, so I'm anxious to get on there and say hi. EJ's one of them. That's what brought that up. In fact, I started to jump in. I was like, I can't talk to them and talk to this camera. I gotta do this first. So, and I didn't take a minute to figure out what I'm working on today before I got on here. A little bit excited. Okay. Let's look at my calendar. Of course, Minnie Alice and a Dollar Dream is first. What is today? Thursday. I Love Fall is what's on here. Yeah, I think I'll leave it because I could do it at our house on Saturday. So I'm gonna work on I Love Fall by Frosted Pumpkin. Maybe if I can find it. There it is. I'll show y'all where that's at, because then I'll check in after those. We're still working on Legendary Creatures in the morning. I could get this finished tonight if I just stay focused. Have one more finished this month. Seems like all my ornaments are ready for finishing. I also need to do a little bit of organizing. Getting ready for Mania, go ahead and start my calendar and things like that. Even all that's planned because I recorded the plans videos last night. But anyway, all right. Well, that is it. My level 3 came in the mail. Yeah, I'm excited. So I may have some work in that field soon. I feel like we're really dark today. And I swear my nose wasn't bothering me before I turned on the camera. What the heck, man? Alright, I'm going to get to work and I will check back in with y'all in a little while. Good morning, everybody. Friday, April 19th. Yeah. So I tried jumping on Virtual Stitchers as soon as I got off of here earlier, and there was so many people, and I'm going off of, you know, dial up practically. So I wasn't able to stick around. I got my episode of Supernatural for yesterday knocked out with Minnie Alice and a Dollar Dream because it was Reflections, and if you remember over here, the swans reflect into elephants, I think. It's very odd, but anyway, so I got 100 stitches on that. I also used it for clothing because she has socks that are Gryffindor colors. They're the maroon and gold. I said that I was going to the clothing store because she needed Slytherin socks. That representing Gryffindor was just inexcusable. So I worked on that. And then I pulled out I Love Fall. As you know, this one was, I mean, it was pretty close to finished. I did not get it finished as a little bit distraction, but mostly I worked, frogged and worked and whatever. So we got really close, but we're not quite there. But I am going to go ahead and put it up because it's already 4:15. I need to work on Legendary Creatures. It just means the next time it comes out, I should done, right? So this is I Love Fall by Frosted Pumpkin. See, I just have the word all and a little bit of border right here. And then I'll be all done. So I use this for the candy shop. I said I was going to buy some candied apples. So, really good progress on that tonight. Man, it's hard to put it down when you're that close to finished. It really, really is. So, oh, this was another event for Women of the Admin. Was you're supposed to put the number of stitches that is your age, so for me is 30, into a project with your eyes closed. Now I didn't close my eyes, but I have this table here, and I was working under the table while talking on virtual stitchers. So I was looking at the screen talking to them, and I had it under here, and that's what I ended up with. So it was interesting. I just put it on the corner of Winter Blister because I could pull it out fairly easily. So that was something else I took a break to do. If I hadn't done that, I might have gotten finished. Who knows? So next, I'm going to pull out Legendary Creatures. The last time I worked on this, I finished the flower and got started on the E for Elemental. And so we'll be working in here today. Alrighty, well, I will hopefully check in with y'all tonight because I'll be home. But I have a new start, so I'm gonna stitch. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. Good evening, everybody. It is Saturday, April 20th, the day before Easter. I didn't get to record any last night because what even happened to yesterday? It came and it went and it messed me up so bad I was almost late to work today. So I slept most of yesterday like normal. Got up with my husband, got him off to work. We got our work schedules and found out that we both have next weekend off and the weather's going to be amazing. And so we decided at the last minute we're going to go tubing down the river next weekend. And so I was trying to get accommodations set up for that. And then my sister-in-law was like, hey, you want to hang out? I need to stay up all night because I'm going to work nights tomorrow for the first time in forever. So I went over to her house and stayed with her until after 1 in the morning. I did get my mini Alice in a Dolly Dream stitches in before I went over there, but literally like 5. And then that was the last of my stitching for the night. When I got home, Mania is practically right around the corner. And some of the fabrics that I'm using for more than one project. So I need to cut them up and sew the sides so they don't fall apart on me. Things like that. I didn't get through all the ones I needed to do last night, but I got through a good chunk of them while also cleaning house. So, oh, and I started ice dyeing another piece of fabric. So I got a lot of that going last night. And I didn't even pull my camera out of the car because I really could have recorded any of that for you. And I was so in it that I just let myself focus. And then stayed up, made breakfast for my husband and my son this morning. They went to sleep for the day, and I don't know if I forgot to turn my alarm on or if it went off and I turned it off in my sleep. I don't know. But I woke up at 4:40 thinking I was supposed to go to a site that at that point I would have been late. But it turns out my boss had changed my site, so I got here on time, but just barely, and I was in a rush, and you know how it is when your day starts out. I mean, I literally flew out of bed and out the door, and when your day starts like that, it's just kind of the whole rest of the day feels rushed. Like it's already 8 o'clock. What have I been doing for the last 2 hours? So, other than getting paper cuts, so this is Saturday. It's the last, it's the end of this project for Whip Go. We're fixing to spin for a new one. So here's where I got to on that. I got one and a part of another one done. I knew I probably wouldn't get much more than that because I just don't focus on this project so well. But that's okay. I'm going to take this off the Q-snap and then we will spin for the new whip go for this week. Which, like I said, we're going to the river this weekend, so this is going to be a short week when it comes to stitching, but that's okay. Oh, also, I was supposed to start something new yesterday because it was the 19th, and I got home and I knew I could start it, but again, it would feel rushed, and after that point, it technically wasn't the 19th anymore, and so I said, you know what? I'm not going to force myself to start it now, but it will be my May 2nd start. It will be part of the start to my mania because I need to get on the ball with it if I want it done by our reunion in June. Luckily it's at the end of June, so that'll still give me like a month and a half, but so I made that decision yesterday. Here's whip go. W, right? Oh, yeah, W. All right, and the other one. That is hilarious. So, how stark. How funny is that? I'm really surprised. I thought, no, House Targaryen was one, but I guess House Stark
and I are like
wasn't.
soul sisters.
Wah.
Any and every batik I like need it, and I feel like she does too. I just got a bunch of batiks sent to me in the mail.
Why my phone will not
and
stop?
So I texted Nancy and I was like, if I send you a bunch of batiks, do you want to use some for the
Oh
shop
my
and make me a
goodness.
bunch of sleeves? And she was like, yeah.
It won't shut off. Like I keep hitting pause and it won't. I have to close out the app. It's frozen. Okay, sorry about that. I was watching Michelle Bendy Stitchy before I started recording this, in case you couldn't tell. So, House Stark, which I'm already working on Sunday anyway because Game of Thrones, and so it'll just be a morning one. I kind of need to go back and check because I kind of feel like House Stark was already one. I don't know. If I need to edit that, I will edit that, and I will tell y'all. So, it's already on the Q-snap somewhere. I just gotta figure out where. Anyway, so, of course, tonight we will start with Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. I've got 2 episodes of Supernatural to catch up on, so we're looking at 100 or 200 on that. And the project I picked tonight, it was on my calendar for, okay, so even though I technically worked on it this month, I didn't because that was, remember I said starting at work and it was the morning before, anyways. So I had it on my schedule for the first week, but then it got moved and I really think if I pull this out tonight, I can finish it. I may even skip, working on Whip Go in the morning if it means finishing it because I'm so close to the bottom. These 2 lines are, if I do not finish this tonight, y'all, there is something seriously wrong with me. I can do this. That is nothing. So, I was supposed to visit the person that I'm giving this to in May. Things have changed. I won't see her until June. But even still, I'll have it ready to go. And that'll open up another spot in the Stitch Mania for me. So, because I want to start all the things. Especially last night I was going through each of the projects and trimming the fabric down to the size needed for the project. And serging the sides and putting any extra clippings in my stash pile so that I can make ornaments with it. Some of them are big enough for actual projects, etc., etc. And the more I look at all the things that I've already kitted up, I just get super excited, and then I've been in the mood to kind of kit more things up and just have them ready to go for whenever I want to start something new. Or I've been telling myself that if I get enough things kitted up by the end of the year. Maybe I'll do Year Starts with Vicky next year. Oh no, I don't want to talk about it. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. It's excitement and anxiety, and I don't know if I haven't decided if I can handle that, so let that go. So nothing in the mail today because I didn't have time to go to the mailbox. There was stuff in the mail today, but I didn't get time to go to the mailbox. I started buying the stuff for my Mira box for Stitch Mania, or not Stitch Mania, Mirabilia Minions Retreat. And I'm not going to be able to show them prior to that trip, but I will like take pictures and stuff, and then when we do that vlog and the person has already received them, then I'll show that clip. Anyway. So I'm going to get started, get stitching, and I will check back in with y'all here in a little bit. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. It is, excuse me, Sunday, April 21st. It is Easter. Happy Easter to all those celebrating here in America. I don't know about other countries. I don't know how that works. Anyways, happy Easter if you celebrate it. Okay, so where are we at? We did a couple blocks on Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. When you see this every day, do you see the difference? Because I feel like it's not that easy to see. I don't know. But you get to see it anyway. Every day for 90 days. Well, the days I film, because, you know. Okay, next was At Our House by Lizzie Kate. So I got all the way down to, I got everything done except the very last word, and I had run out of the color needed for that word, and I didn't have any anywhere. I checked my big box of floss, I checked my Haid box of floss, I checked this bag of all the flosses I bought recently that haven't been bobbinated yet. I couldn't find it anywhere. Now I probably have one at home, but I'm not there. So I decided to just change the color of the last word. It's a pretty important word. So I finished At Our House. So let's go back here. You see it's all done. So pretty. And so we're going to get At Our House. We do real. We do mistakes. We do I'm sorry. We do do-overs. We do fun. We do forgiveness. We do loud really well. We do hugs. We do patience. We do family. We do love. And you can see that love is in a different font, or different, not font, color, because that's where I ran out. But anyway, that is all done now, just to fully finish it before I go see her in June. I will set it next to my sewing machine with everything else that's there right now. So since I finished that, I decided to try and pick something that wasn't on the calendar that needed to be worked on, preferably not very big. So I picked Winter Blister and worked on it for a bit. So I finished out this arm, did this blue streak here, and all of this in here. All I had was the hands, the nose, and the top of the swirl. So all of this is new. And it's one more year of what thing I have worked on. So I'm officially at 11 finishes for the year. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are your whips. There's something else I was gonna say. I can't remember. Oh, it's that time of day, y'all. I'm so tired. Ready to go home. So, this is... Why are y'all so low today? This will be the end of my vlog for this week. I want to thank everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Those of you that come back every week, I can't say enough. So thank y'all so much. And, oh, before I leave you, I forgot earlier that about something big, like really big. I got a shout out from Linda Kleindienst. I hope I'm saying that correctly. She has been a long time watcher of mine. She always comments. She's super sweet. And I recently found out from Cheryl at Tranquil Stitches that Linda has floss tubes. And I hadn't gotten a chance to go and watch her. And then Cheryl messaged me today and said that Linda shouted me out on her video. And I had every intention, because I just found out this week that she had a floss tube. I had every intention on getting over there. I hadn't yet. So I sat down to watch it, and she made me cry. Like, I really appreciated the nice things she had to say about me. I thought her video was amazing, and that she has some very amazing projects, lots of big projects, with impressive amounts done on them. So I just want to say how much I appreciate that. And go check her out. I will link her floss tube below. So I hope y'all have a great stitchy week, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.